Hello and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. Vilayat in Oman records the highest rainfall in 2 days. Social Development Minister visits bus accident victims. Environment Authority issues statement regarding tropical depression. Sunak and Truss clash in heated TV debate. Fintech driving innovation ecosystem in India, says Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Canadian police confirm 3 dead after multiple shootings. Sao Paulo secures striker Kairi on permanent deal. World Athletics to introduce repechage round at Paris 2024 Olympics. Those were the headlines. Now for the local stories for the day. The highest amount of rainfall in the Sultanate of Oman was recorded in Al Jabal Al Akhtar, which is located in Al Dakhliya Governorate, during the period July 25th till July 26, 2022, which was 59 millimeters, said the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources. According to the data showed by the ministry, Al Jabal Al Akhtar recorded 59 millimeters of rainfall from July 25th to 26th till 9 am, followed by the Vilayat of Barka and South Al Batana Governorate with 53 millimeters, then 37 millimeters in the Vilayat of Rustak in the same governorate. The Vilayat of Samail and Al Dakhliya Governorate has recorded 29 millimeters of rainfall, 21 millimeters in the Vilayat of Al Hamra in the same governorate, 19 millimeters in the Vilayat of Al Khabura in North Al Batana Governorate, and 18 millimeters in the Vilayat of Masanna that is located in South Al Batana Governorate. 17 millimeters of rainfall was recorded in the Vilayats of Al Awabi, Al Mudhebi and Nakhal, 16 millimeters in the Vilayat of Dima Watain, and 9 millimeters in the Vilayats of Mana and Al Kabil. The Social Development Minister visited those injured in a traffic accident that took place in the Vilayat of Al Hamra. To follow up on the cases of the injured and to check on them, Her Excellency Dr. Laila Al Najjar, Minister of Social Development, visited those injured from the Child Care Centre and the Youth Integration Homes in Khawla Hospital and Nizwa Hospital, the ministry said in a statement. Last Saturday, a bus carrying 19 passengers crashed in the Vilayat of Al Hamra, Al Dakhliya Governorate and resulted in 5 deaths and 14 injuries. The Environment Authority has urged industrial facilities, ports and factories that deal with chemicals, radioactive materials, fuels and hazardous waste in governorates that are expected to be affected by the tropical depression to secure these materials in safe sites. The Environment Authority calls upon industrial facilities, ports, factories and production institutions that deal with chemicals, radioactive materials, fuels and hazardous waste in governorates that are expected to be affected by the tropical depression to secure these materials in safe sites from inundation due to the expected rise in the water level or due to wind, and to manage these materials according to the correct environment standards, Environment Authority said in a statement. We ask everyone to cooperate with the authority and report any environmental impacts that may result from the weather situation by calling the following numbers: 24693666, 800 71 999 and 244 04696. With that, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with you with the international stories. Stay tuned.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update, now for the international stories. In a quest to succeed Boris Johnson as UK's next Prime Minister, The former Chancellor Rishi Sunak and British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss traded blows at each other over economic policy and foreign relations in the first ever TV debate on Monday night. The candidates clashed over Britain's future ties with China after cutting ties with Russia. Sunak said his rivals' unconservative and unfunded tax cut plans would leave the children and grandchildren saddled with paying off COVID debts. Truss and Sunak even engaged in personal attacks, with Sunak criticized over his wealth and style of dressing, as Truss faced claims she was economically illiterate. A rare moment of unity came when a question was asked whether the Royal Navy would be sent to defend grain exports from Ukraine, to which both the contenders showcased denials. Notably, Sunak and Truss will take part in another head-to-head debate on Tuesday night, media reports claimed. Last week, Sunak and UK Foreign Secretary Liz Truss emerged as the final two candidates in the country's leadership race of the ruling Conservative Party. International Trade Minister Penny Mordaunt was knocked out in the final round of ballot among Conservative lawmakers. Sunak won 137 votes and Truss 113. The contest to replace Boris Johnson as Prime Minister will now go before the Conservative Party's 200,000 odd dues-paying members, who will select the winner later this summer via mail-in ballot. The winner, to be announced on September 5th, will automatically become Johnson's successor. Though Sunak has won each of the 5 rounds of voting by lawmakers, a YouGov poll published on Tuesday showed that he was less popular with the party's grassroots. He is predicted to lose to Truss, a favourite of the party's right wing, in the head-to-head contest. Both candidates have made pledges on tax cuts as the cost of living crisis continue to bite. However, Sunak dismissed as fairy tales his rivals' promises of immediate tax cuts, arguing that inflation must be brought under control first. Highlighting the growth of startups and digital ecosystem in the country, Union Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, said that India's fintech ecosystem has helped rebuild the trust between the citizens and the government, transform lives and restore faith in democracy. Speaking on the closing day of the Fintech Festival India at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi, the minister said the following. There was a time when it was openly admitted that out of every 100 rupees disbursed by the government from Delhi, only 15 rupees reached the beneficiary and the rest of the money got mysteriously siphoned off. But today, there is no leak or scope for corruption, as the beneficiaries get their amounts due straight in their Jan Dhan accounts and are empowered by opportunities and the capital. Our democracy was seen as dysfunctional. Our Prime Minister's Digital India vision has dramatically transformed the way governance is carried out in the past. The drones and the space technology ecosystems, which will be key to nation's development. The Fintech Festival India was held between July 20th and 22nd at Pragati Maidan, Delhi, organized by Constellar and supported by Niti Aayog and few central and state government ministries.